Well, summer is just around the corner, and already you'll find Chicagoans coming out of the woodwork to take advantage of the nicer weather. Dog walkers, joggers, and cyclists by the dozens will be lining the streets and exploring the city in droves. Now, if you want to get in on the action, well then saddle up, because we've got a group of bikers that'll take you for a ride that you won't soon forget. Critical Mass is a massive bike ride through the downtown city streets of Chicago and other major cities in the U.S. It's a chance for Chicago bicyclists to show their collective strength and remind motorists that there is a significant number of bikers sharing the road with them. There's no registration, no sign-up, and it is completely free of charge. All you have to do is show up and join in.
I started riding Critical Mass about 6-7 years ago, and I used to attend every month before then, so a lot. I mean, the warmer weather brings out a lot more people. Right now, maybe we have like 100, but in the summer there'll be thousands, you know. Critical Mass is just a lot of fun. I mean, riding together as a group is just really awesome. It's safer, and I don't know, it's just a party, you know, party on wheels.
And why do you advocate bike riding?
It's more active. Healthier. I could go on and on, but I mean, I have the most fun when I'm riding my bike, and with other people, it's much more fun.
The Chicago Mass leaves from Daly Plaza at 6 p.m. on the last Friday of every month throughout the year. Now, if you're new to biking, or even if you just feel a little bit rusty, the Working Bikes Cooperative at 24th and Western might be a good place to start. The all-volunteer staff of this non-for-profit organization are ready and willing to help you find a bike that fits your needs. And with a wide variety of bikes and a range of prices, you're sure to find something that'll carry you through your newfound hobby. And what do you do here at Working Bikes?
I am the general manager, and I help collect and repair bikes and whatnot.
And how long have you been working here?
About 4 years.
And how did you find out about this place or get started in this?
I got started as a volunteer, so I showed up to kind of help out the cause. They ship bikes to developing countries, so I kind of wanted to help pack bikes in a container. And from there, you can show up in the middle of the week to repair bikes and on weekends, and from there, it just blossomed into me being an employee. Okay, so I'll take you guys upstairs so you can kind of see our volunteer operation. This is the second floor of our warehouse, and we have bikes up here that are waiting to get repaired, either for sale or local donation. We have a room next to where all these bikes are at, where we actually have a furnace and better lighting and actual stands, and there's volunteers in there working on bikes. The volunteer opportunities are usually Tuesdays in the evening, Wednesdays in the day, which is right now, and Saturdays in the day. So Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. It's on our website, workingbikes.org, and that's essentially how the organization got started. You know, like-minded people volunteering to keep bikes from going in the waste stream and to make sure people in Chicago and in developing countries had accessibility to affordable bikes. Like every day, you know, somebody decides to throw away a bike and you know, there's 18 million bikes in the US, you know, bought every year. So you figure one of those bikes has to at least be replacing another bike for 50% of those transactions. So, and if you look around, all our bikes have at least 30, you know, 40 years of history in them, and people upgrade, they get nicer bikes, they get better bikes. So. Everyone is welcome here to Working Bikes, and if you have no experience, we're willing to work with that. We have the tools, we have the bikes, and we have guys here who are skilled in bike repair, and they can essentially help guide you through the, you know, the learning stages of working on your own bike, maintaining your own bike, and repairing your own bike. So all these bikes have been donated to us. People have, you know, kept bikes in their basement or, you know, in the garage, put away in the attic from either their kids having outgrown them or something. And they're generous enough where they say, well, you know, this bike's too valuable to throw out in the alley, but if it can go to a good cause, definitely we'd like to have it go to Working Bikes. This Saturday, we're gonna do a loading party, and we're gonna fill a container, 40-foot high cube, semi, you know, freight container that's gonna get put on a cargo ship, and that's gonna go to the Village Bike Project in Ghana. And we've got about a dozen projects we work with. Our founder, Lee Ravenscroft, he started off by, you know, sending bicycles and sewing machines.
So you're living, your village is up at the top of the riverbank, and you take your bike and your pump down to the bottom. You ride your bike down and you pump water to the village, right? And then you sterilize it using ultraviolet. You have to filter it, of course, using a sand filter. And a spinning wheel made out of bike parts. And then we have a Nordic track that powers a television.
So over here are the bicycles we have for sale, and we open to the public. Hours are listed on our website, workingbikes.org, and you know, people come in, buy bikes from us, and again, same exact reasons that we send bikes to in developing countries. You know, like cost of a vehicle. If you're a student, you know, it may not be an affordable option. So a bicycle, it has zero, you know, registration costs. It has zero fuel costs other than the calories you burn riding it, which you have to replenish. But yeah, and they're useful, you know, to getting you from point A to point B. So especially once the season warms up.
What made you pick this bike out of all the bikes here today?
Well, I'm really short, and I'm kind of uncomfortable riding bikes, and I wanted one with some handlebar brakes. And I really like this color because I don't know a lot about bikes. And when I got on it, I just kind of felt connected to it, so that's why I picked this bike. Right when I came in, Larry, one of the volunteers, greeted me and helped me right away. Actually showed me this bike, so I guess just the service and just the friendliness really helped me to find something right away. I didn't even really feel overwhelmed because he just was like, here you go, here's a bike.
What is it, like official?
I don't know, it's nice though.
It looks like custom made. Wait, hold on, I'll race you.
You'll race me?
I'll race you, dude.
To what?
Hold on.
First one to Alaska wins. Ow, my crotch. Tell you, man, that thing was forged in the fires of Mount Doom just for you. You're precious. Me and this guy go way back. Almost 10 minutes now.
You know, I do like the idea of, you know, Chicago cyclists getting together and kind of, you know, going out for a group ride and establishing a presence so that cars don't think they're the primary dominant mode of transportation, because it should be something, there should be a compromise, you know, like a sharing of the road. So that's really what I hope is the point of critical mass. I know some people think it's like just fun and, you know, mess with the cars, but I like to think of it more as an exercise in, you know, road sharing.
bike. Oh. All right, here we go. Oh God.
Okay. Let's go.
It's fun.
Yeah, super fun.
We were following the mass. Then all of a sudden we were in Devon's neighborhood, so we just decided to come straight here.
Pretty much rode up to my front door on that. So, beer?
Best day ever.